Hello and welcome to MyNewtNews. I am not a newt. My name is not Newt, but you can call me Newt. And today I wanted to talk to you, make a quick video about something. I was watching this gentleman here, Svi Lebetkin, sorry. He has some very interesting content if you're interested in Doctor Who and sci-fi stuff. Now, I do have to warn you, he is very high energy, so if you can't deal with high energy and sharp volume changes, then he may not be the guy for you, or you might want to put on the closed caption. But like I say, got some very interesting content, and I like his channel. So, you know, you might go over and take a look. But he was talking about this article, and I've got it pulled up over here. And basically it's from Screen Rant. Doctor Who's new companion rumor must come true. It's too perfect. Rumors are swirling that Rose Ayling-Ellis has been cast as the next companion in Doctor Who, and she'd be the perfect actress. The next year will be a thrilling one for lovers of Doctor Who. The longest-running science fiction TV show will play a key part in BBC's centenary. That's a hard word to say. It's not a common term. Centenary celebrations, with Jodie Whittaker bowing out as the 13th Doctor. Looking beyond that, 2023 will see Doctor Who celebrate its 60th anniversary in style, with Russell T Davies returning as showrunner. In truth, little is known about the upcoming Davies era, dubbed RTD2 by Whovians. It will feature the mysterious return of David Tennant and Catherine Tate, expected to reprise their roles as the 10th Doctor and his fan-favorite companion, Donna Noble. Now, see, I don't know about that, because I think that David Tennant will not be playing his previous incarnation Doctor. I think that he is going to be something different. Of course, your mileage may vary, but that's just my opinion. And it's worth every penny you paid for it. The next Doctor will be played by Ncuti Gatwa, a thrilling casting decision that brings one of Britain's most promising stars into the TARDIS. Now, rumors are swirling that he will be joined by Rose Ayling-Ellis, the show's first deaf companion. Ayling-Ellis has confirmed she has a new role, but she's currently unable to say anything about it. Which, granted, that could be a role in Doctor Who, it could be a role in anything. But casting Rose Ayling-Ellis as a companion would be a tremendous coup for Doctor Who. Until 2021, the 28-year-old actress was best known for playing Frankie Lewis in the BBC soap EastEnders. She then joined Britain's version of Dancing with the Stars, Strictly Come Dancing, and immediately won the nation's heart as Strictly's first deaf contestant. Ayling-Ellis brought unbridled joy and enthusiasm to the dance floor, and she swiftly proved to be a natural champion. The British press delighted in Rose Ayling-Ellis' story, and she took the opportunity to become a key player in representing the deaf community. The director of one firm offering British Sign Language courses telling Radio 1 Newsbeat enrollments increased by a stunning 2,000% during her time on the show. Why Rose Ayling-Ellis would be perfect for Doctor Who? When Russell T Davies first relaunched Doctor Who in 2005, he chose to commit to high-profile and very much strategic casting decisions to ensure audiences knew this was a series aimed at the mainstream. The casting of Ncuti Gatwa as the next Doctor indicates Davies is going for both talent and profile again, and Ayling-Ellis would reinforce that impression, ensuring Doctor Who drew attention from a wide range of viewers who've long since stopped watching. Meanwhile, Ayling-Ellis's trademark energy and joy would lend itself perfectly to Doctor Who, imbuing a sense of wonder in starfaring and historical adventures. The best Doctor Who companions serve as viewpoint characters, with audiences experiencing the universe and, of course, the Doctor through their eyes. British viewers already have an enormous sense of empathy for Rose Ayling-Ellis, having reveled in her journey on Strictly Come Dancing 2021, meaning that they would surely strike an instant rapport with the companion she is portraying. Davies seems keen to relearn the lessons of Doctor Who's 2005 launch, and this casting decision fits the pattern well. Hopefully it won't be long before this particular Doctor Who rumor is confirmed. And you know what? I don't have a problem with that at all. But something occurred to me. And I don't know whether they'll do this. I'm betting they won't, because, you know, here I am stranded out in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma, and I suspect that maybe RTD is not watching my channel. I hope he is. That'd be great if he was. If you're out there, RTD, can you give me a like and a subscribe and maybe a comment and maybe some publicity? Anyway, now watching Svi Levetkin, in here he shows some of the video of her from EastEnders. Let me see if I can find it. Probably not. But the long and the short of it is basically that in her EastEnders character, in one of the scenes she turns to the side and you can see a hearing aid. So apparently she is not 100% deaf, which I know it's neither here nor there, but she's physically attractive, which is good, and she seems like she's in good shape. If she was on a dancing show, that means she can run up and down corridors, which, you know, that's a plus. But I came up with an idea for this. You know, basically the companions, the doctor is basically their tour guide to the universe. And we live vicariously through their amazement at seeing this amazing universe out there with the doctor. You know, the whole, oh my God, it's bigger on the inside. But what about this? The TARDIS has a translation circuit, which the doctor is speaking Gallifreyan, and the companion hears English. The companion speaks English, and I'm assuming the doctor hears Gallifreyan, which is a psychic thing, not an audio. So that means that when he talks, she will be able to hear him, even though she's deaf. And I think what will be cool is if the character, her character, is like walking down the street, sees the doctor says something to her. Holy crap, I heard what that man said to me. So not only is he opening her up to the visual world of the galaxy at large, but he's opening her up to the audio world also. And she hears him and she understands him, even though, you know, you could make it the point that her character had never ever heard, she'd been deaf since birth, and so she's never heard sound. So this is the first time she's hearing a voice. She's hearing a voice in her head and she's understanding it. I mean, that would have to be an amazingly profound moment in a person's life. And from the sound of it, they said that she's very joyful, very outgoing, very pumped up and energetic. And I think that would be a good deal. And furthermore, you know, I had the idea that, hey, what if maybe for the season finale with a cliffhanger ending, that the TARDIS is sent away or goes away or powers down for whatever reason, you know, MacGuffin, and she has to go back to being her deaf self and use her energy and cunning and intellect and perspicacity to help the doctor save the universe. So I mean, she, through the series, she would be like, hey, people would talk to her, she hears it. Of course, she wouldn't hear most sounds, I don't believe. So we kind of get into that mode, and then suddenly she's back to square one, and she has to use her abilities to save the day. And I think that would be very interesting, and I think it would be a good storyline. And yeah, RTD, man, you can use it free of charge. You know, if you want to send me a signed poster, I'd appreciate it. But I think that would be good, and I think that this character could be good as long as they don't beat us over the head with it. And I know that I left a comment on Svi's, and I call him by his first name because he and I are like, okay, we don't know each other, but, and apparently my internet connection sucks, but I left a comment on his channel, and with basically the gist of what I just said about my idea for the show, and somebody commented, and I want to give them credit, so I'm trying to get down here to them. and it is a David Agnew. And he said it wouldn't make sense to have a deaf companion because the Time Lord technology should be easily advanced enough to cure the deafness, even in an alien species. And he's got a point there. But I honestly think, would they bother to go to the trouble of casting a deaf person or a hard of hearing person as a companion and then not use it? I don't know. I know that the 13th Doctor, Ryan, they used his disability like maybe twice. So I mean, it wasn't a constant, so maybe they wouldn't. And I think it would also make it more effective in the end of the season episode, where she loses the ability to hear, to kind of suppress that during the course of the season, because that makes it that much more jarring, and we can kind of feel for her, because we've gotten used to her being able to hear, and then suddenly she can't. And they could even do the trope where they show it from her point of view, that she's walking along and people are talking at her and she can't hear it. And I think it could be very affecting, and it could help people emotionally bond with her, because, oh my God, I understand what she's going through. And yet she's able to persevere and overcome. So there's my idea. There's my little rant. If you like what I did here today, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you've got something to say. And thanks. Have a good one. Bye.